Okay.
All right, just for the two of us. All right, everybody, welcome back to Acorns for Oak Wellness. I'm Paris Cousins, licensed massage therapist, owner of Oak Wellness here in Bartow, Florida. I am here again with Stephanie Heidel, owner of Foundation Mindset, an education space here in Oak Wellness, gently touching on the 8 pillars of wellness. How are you, Stephanie?
I'm so good. That was such a beautiful introduction. You feel so special.
I try.
Gently touching
Just
such a
on
way
the
with
8
words.
pillars of wellness.
In case you can't tell, this one we did not script. We have not really script. She said, you know what, let's do a podcast on something we've talked about a lot. So
That's
how about decision fatigue?
Yes.
We talk about that a lot. So
yes, there are books written on it. There's other podcasts on it. There's probably talk shows based on it. I don't know. I'm pulling this out of thin air, but it's something that we all face, whether you are a stay-at-home mom, whether you are a career individual, we all suffer from it. We have so much being thrown at us all day long that at some point we just go, I don't know.
Yeah. So this podcast is for people.
For people.
All people.
All people.
Because all people, I would say, struggle at some point with decision fatigue. I really think that we all battle it.
Daily. I mean, you see jokes and memes, well, where do you want to eat? I don't know. Where do you want to eat? I don't know. Where do you want to eat? But Stephanie, did you know that there's actually historical documentation on why it's so hard for women to choose where to eat?
Specifically women?
Yeah, specifically women.
Okay. I guess I don't know this one.
So yeah, and it's actually in the Bible. It's biblical.
Oh.
Yeah. When Adam asked Eve what she wanted to eat, she made a bad decision and got him kicked out of the Garden of Eden. So that's why. Guys, we can't make a decision on where to eat. So.
I did not know where you were going. I was so scared. I was like, oh, I don't know. I don't know what she's gonna say. She's stumping me.
So obviously that is a joke, but there
so
is.
Don't ask us.
That's right. Don't ask us where you want to eat. Just
didn't pan out well for you.
But there is actual science behind why.
Yes.
It's so hard to choose where to eat, and you were telling me a little bit about that earlier. So
yeah. So your brain is just specifically the going out to eat one is because it's at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, your brain has just been making little tiny decisions all day long, from what am I going to wear, down to what am I going to eat at the end of the day, if you haven't planned ahead for that. So that is
answering emails, answering phone calls, text messages, answering questions from little children running around, or even just what's on my to-do list. Stephanie and I, again, we were talking about this. We talk about this a lot, and it's almost like
we're tired a lot.
We are. We're tired a lot. We wear a bunch of different hats, and we kind of joke around where we need personal assistants, but even more than that, it's like we need wives just to take care of some of the things that we take care of on the day-to-day, picking up the dry cleaning, grabbing the prescription, making the meals, deciding what to eat, what do we need at the grocery store, what's in the pantry. There's just so many choices that we have, and so decision fatigue is real.
Yeah, there's I've read a lot of books just trying to kind of deep dive of, am I lazy? Like, what in the world? Why am I just so exhausted from what I don't think I should be exhausted from? But there's been a lot of kind of simple tips and tricks that I've read about that are helpful. One of which is, if you're fatigued from making decisions all day, then make some of those decisions up front so that you're not constantly having to make them every day.
That's a good one.
And you could go as wild with this as you want to. You could go, if it's something, if you're really struggling, you could go so far as pick out every Monday I wear this outfit, every Tuesday I wear that outfit.
Isn't that what Steve Jobs did? Like, didn't he wear like the black turtleneck and
that's jeans
like every single day?
So this information comes from all kind of places, because that's not even where I had first heard that, but you're right.
Mhm.
He was working on battling decision fatigue.
Yes.
Yeah, and he's a man.
Exactly.
So
So this
so it is
podcast
for
is
people.
for people, for
It's
everybody.
it's for people.
And
Yeah.
that's, one reason why uniforms actually are kind of nice, because it takes that one more
That one
decision
decision
of,
out. Yeah.
what to wear. And yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It really does.
Yeah, I read something where someone says, okay, on Tuesdays we eat tacos, or Taco Tuesday,
Right,
whatever.
right.
We always do this, we always do that, because that does take some relief off of your brain. It takes just some of those mundane decisions.
Sure.
Out of there.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense. And I'm a list person. I like to
Me
check
too.
things off of a
Me
list.
too.
It just kind of it organizes things for me. But then my list gets so long, and it's almost too much to put one more thing on the list to check off. So, to-do lists are great, and I think it does help. One thing that I've recently come across is, instead of writing down like at the end of the night, to kind of like brain dump, instead of writing down what you've accomplished during the day, you write down the 5 most important things that you need to get done the next day, so that your brain can quiet down and not worry about tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a good one. 2 things when you said, my husband, he relies on his list, just like all of us, but that need to feel like you've accomplished things. He's told me before that there's been times where he did something that wasn't on his list, so he wrote it down just so he could cross it off.
I'm guilty.
So, yeah, like, oh no, I need to do that, and which we could kind of even take a deeper psychological dive on that. Of like,
let's not.
It's too deep.
Okay, too deep
okay.
for this podcast.
We'll keep it shallow. We're gonna splash around in the shallow pool.
Kind of like we're in the grocery store checkout line.
Got it. Okay, shallow end, just what you would say to the person in the grocery store checkout line. That's it. We're not going deeper than that.
I like it.
Maybe another day when we've both fixed our hair.
Yes.
We'll go deeper on the psychology behind that.
We'll be a little more prepared for the psychology on that one. But we weren't using big words today like diethyl phthalate. So,
but I would like to leave everyone with the awareness that fatigue sometimes is your body telling you to rest.
100%.
And I think especially, I don't know, I would say especially as women, but that's because I don't know what it's like to be a man. So maybe this is for men too, but we do sometimes have like this, sorry, I'm stumbling over my words, but this need to like do all these things. And if we don't do all these things, like for me personally, I'm like, oh no, I should have done more? Am I lazy? Or when really your body is like, you probably would work better if you rested for a minute. I mean, maybe that's what your body's trying to tell you, is that rest is okay too. So.
Yes. And it is. It's so important. And rest isn't sitting and scrolling.
No.
That just,
your brain is still not resting. Intentional rest.
Right. It's more the intentional rest. Laying down, closing your eyes just for a minute, soaking in, just calmness, stepping outside, getting into nature is such a big one. And, when the weather's nice, just step outside, let the sun hit your body, feel the breeze on your skin, and, take a moment of just quiet.
Add it to your list, your to-do list. Rest. I rested today.
Yeah. Even if it's 5 minutes and you set a timer, it's important. Just an
intentional rest.
Yeah. And we call this brain breaks.
Yes.
Take a brain break.
I hope today that you will intentionally rest
and take a brain break for sure. So guys, thanks for joining us here on Acorns to Oak Wellness. Like and subscribe below, and we'll be back with more little tips and tricks and acorns.
Little acorns.
Little acorns.
Bye guys.
Bye guys. Bye.